Are you thinking about making a move to San Antonio, but worried you're gonna get stuck on a small lot in a congested neighborhood? In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the top 5 communities where you can build a new home on half-acre lots without breaking the bank and without going full custom. Why don't we jump right in? This is your first time to our channel and you would like to know everything there is to know about living in San Antonio and its surrounding areas, make sure you subscribe or tap that bell for notifications to ensure that you're one of the first to be notified when we bring you new market updates. My name is Katie Powers and my husband, Steven Garza, and I get phone calls, emails, and texts from people just like you every single day who are looking to make a move to the area. Whether you're 6 days or 6 months away from making that transition, Steve and I and our team would absolutely be honored to help you make that move. All of our information is listed right below and we would be honored to be your realtors of choice. Now let's dive into the top 5 half-acre communities that you can build a gorgeous home on. We're gonna start counting 5 all the way up to the top number 1 community. Again, I will say, this is all subjective. This is my opinion on what the top 5 are. You guys can recategorize them in whatever order you would like. I'm just picking them off of my top favorite ones based off builders, location, and price points. Those are all things we're gonna be jumping into. So let's jump in to community number 5. So let's jump into the map so we can see where we are in San Antonio. And then let's dive right in to community number 5, Megan's Landing. Megan's Landing is located off of I-90 in Castroville is where it is actually located. So if you're looking at a map, we're pretty spread out here, but Megan's Landing is going to be located right here. It is north of Castroville, really right here. This 211 little freeway here kind of separates Medina County from Bexar County. And once you head out this way on Potranco Road, you turn into Castroville, which is all of this, okay? So just to give you an idea of where we are on a map, Megan's Landing is located right here off Potranco, outside of 211 and north of I-90. This is I-90 right here. If you stay on it going straight east, it will turn into I-10. I-10 going east, of course, will take you through Seguin, but it will also take you all the way up to Houston. And if you stay on it forever, you'll end up in Florida. If you stay on it going west, you will end up in Mexico. But you can take this out to Uvalde, the Frio River, lots of things to do out that way as well, but it will eventually land you right in Mexico. So as far as location goes, let's clean this up. Let's zoom in so you guys can see exactly what is surrounding Megan's Landing. I will say if you are going to be working on the west side of town, so if you are relocating for military or Boeing, right? We get a lot of you guys that are coming in for Kelly Air Force Base, or it's also known as the Port of San Antonio. We've got a lot of cybersecurity jobs. We have Boeing there, of course, and all of its subsidiaries that's also tying into Boeing. So a lot of aviation out there. And then of course, Lackland Air Force Base is out here. So this location is prime for you guys if you're looking to relocate in that area and don't mind a little drive, but you want some elbow room, you want that half-acre lot. You would just come, you could go multitude of ways, but what I would suggest is Potranco to 211, straight down 211, 90, and boom, you're already there. This is all Lackland, Kelly Air Force Base, Lackland. So all right there, right off of 90, easy access, not a long drive. We're talking 15-20 minute drive, of course, depending on time of day. It is an Air Force base. You do have a lot of military working or living in this area, commuting here. So you do tend to see I-90 get a little stacked if you're on like normal hours, but if you're going in early and whatever, it's about 15-20 minutes easy commute from Megan's Landing. All right, so that is a good idea, so you can know if you're going to be working, that's a great location for you. As far as everyday things around Megan's Landing, as you can see, popped up on the map right here, Megan's Landing. Right here at 211, you have a lot of growth happening out here, a lot of growth. And even one of you guys commented on my Megan's Landing video this past week about all the great things that are coming that I did not mention in the video. So I appreciate you guys staying tuned and also keeping me on my toes too. There are a lot of great things coming right now. They just popped in. This is off Potranco. This is Potranco right here. So right here at 211 in Potranco, where this James Avery is popped up, I don't know, it's like calling me to go buy jewelry apparently, but there is an H-E-B right here. So you have a whole shopping center in terms of H-E-B always puts themselves in a shopping center. So you have your nail salons. I think there's a hair salon there. You have Dutch Bros. If you like Dutch Bros coffee, you have Black Rifle coffee. You have Starbucks. You have every fast food you can imagine, including a Chick-fil-A right here. I love Chick-fil-A, guys. I feel like once we get a Chick-fil-A, you can officially say that area is like growing, because Chick-fil-A has really strong parameters before they put one up. But you got a Chick-fil-A here, you got a Burger Boy here, so you've got lots of fast food. You do have a brand new Peter Piper pizza that popped up along 211. They are building a Santikos right over here, so you will have a big movie theater, bowling alley, and arcade that are coming in there. They have not broken construction yet. It could be a year before it is there. But as you guys have, even commented on our video, it is coming. They have announced it. It is coming. You have a gas station right here. You even have a gas station that came right here. I'm starting to notice even over here as Potranco is moving out west and growing Castroville out here, there's like a gas station just popped up there. They're building more commercial along this corridor here, along Potranco. So it is growing significantly. I had a client ask me the other day, well, what about like dance classes or karate or those types of things? We're not there quite yet. Now you will have stuff here off Potranco, and you will have stuff if you go north, like if you were to cut up Tally and go north into Alamo Ranch, which is just north of here. You will have a lot of dance, gymnastics, karate. You will have some of that on Potranco. I apologize, I don't live on this side of town with youngins, so I don't know exactly where the closest gymnastics is, but I will tell you there is dance in this area and there is karate. I feel like there is like Taekwondo, karate all up and down Potranco, but I know for sure they have all of it in Alamo Ranch as well. So you are probably from Megan's Landing 20 minutes to those things, depending on traffic. So it's up to you. If you've got 3 kids and all of these activities, this might be a little too far out, but it might not. It just depends what you guys think. Now it is Medina ISD. You do have 3 new schools coming. So you have a new elementary and middle school and high school all getting built in Medina ISD all along this 211. So really 10 minutes to the schools, very easy drive to all of the schools. So all of this is really great. It's just growing out here. San Antonio is growing out west. And while these are half-acre lots, in really the only half-acre lots, most of these are, you've got some neighborhoods in here like Potranco Ranch, which is 1 acre. And you also have Potranco Oaks, which is Chesmar out there. They're half-acre, which we won't cover in this video, that didn't make the top 5. But you do have other half-acre and acre communities out here. While San Antonio continues to grow out west, these properties are going to be harder and harder to find. So I do think it's a good time to get into them, because your equity is only going to continue to grow to have acreage property as San Antonio comes out this way. So it is a good buy. As far as other things. You do have shopping all along this 1604. So right here you see this Home Depot, all right here. There's a whole bunch of commercial along this 1604. You have a TJ Maxx out there, you have an Old Navy, obviously a Home Depot. So you've got some other big shopping out that way. If you're looking for bigger shopping, then you're gonna wanna go to the Rim. We'll cover that a little later in this video, but that is what is surrounding. You have all the restaurants, all the fast food. You've got a Costco right here, a Kohl's right there. I mean, what else could you really need, right? I'm just kidding. Kohl's, H-E-B, all the things. So you have an H-E-B just 10 minutes down the road, but you also have a major H-E-B in this shopping center at 1604 as well. You have a Costco right before you hit 1604 right here, and you also have a Walmart right there as well. So if you don't want to do H-E-B, you want to go Walmart, you have Costco and Walmart right there. All of those things are super close. Easy access to I-90 right off 211. So all of those things are great. If you wanted to go, you could go the opposite way to this FM road, Farm to Market road, that would take you into the actual city of Castroville. Don't blink, you might miss it. It is a very small town. While it is growing with new shops coming up here, it is still a very small town feel, but it is a true suburb of San Antonio. Okay, let's talk about builders and pricing in this neighborhood. I'm gonna jump over to MLS so you can see that. We'll even zoom out on the map over here. So Megan's Landing is really up here, even though it's showing on the map, it's inaccurate. They just didn't have the road built for it to know where to go. But this is, as you can see, this is Falcon Cove. So why those are pulling up down there, I couldn't tell you. But Falcon Cove, this is the main entrance off of 1957, also known as Petrenko Road. If you say 1957, nobody will know what you're talking about. They will know you are not from here. But Falcon Cove is the main road into Megan's Landing. You have smaller properties up front on little lots, as you can see, and then you have the half-acre properties back here in the back part of the neighborhood. You can get into a property, truthfully, 700s to $1 million. It really just depends on how big the property is. You do have like a David Weekley here that is new. You have David Weekley and you have Perry. Both great builders. David Weekley is definitely going to get you more bang for buck. They build a beautiful home, great floor plans, but you're going to get more bang for buck, meaning you can get a home for $750 to $850 very easily with David Weekley, where Perry's going to be pushing that upper sevens up to $1 million. They just had one where a client built it and they closed at 1.05. So $1,050,000 is the highest sales price in Castroville as of right now, which is pretty phenomenal for the comps to hold that. So that is great for you guys, especially if you're coming in $750, $850, you're walking into equity because you've got other people building at a higher price point in there. But this is a great example. It's a new build, 3,100 square feet, 1 story. 4-bedroom, 3-bath, David Weekley home. They probably don't have actual photos. It does show you the design. Very neutral, as most inventory homes are going to be kept very neutral, as they should. Makes it easier to sell, but they're not giving you photos of the home there. But we can see this is a pre-owned David Weekley new build. Again, they're not going to show you photos of the home. This one won't be completed until June of 26. $768 is a great price, guys. This is almost a steal, to be honest with you. To have 4,300 square feet, 1 story, 4-bedroom, 5.5 bath. That's insane. You have a game room, a media room, and an office. This is a really big house sitting on a half-acre lot. You guys, if you are looking for bang for buck, half-acre, this is where your bang for buck is right here in Megan's Landing. If you love Perry builds, which a lot of you do, this would be a Perry build, 3365 square feet, 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. This one will be completed in July. They typically don't have pictures of the homes either, but this is a great idea of the floor plan. 3-car garage is standard in this neighborhood. You have an office, 4 bedrooms, and a game room in this one. So you don't also have that media room, but you do in the higher price points in Perry as the homes get bigger. This is a great big 1-story. I sell this floor plan a lot, guys. It's super, super popular. And you have this massive, massive kitchen. They have the little dots here, so you can choose to add beams. If you want to build it from scratch, you can add the beams there, which is super beautiful. So this is really big. Depending on where you build this floor plan, all over San Antonio, Perry offers this floor plan. They're building it in Megan's Landing at 874. If you want to build that floor plan out in Johnson Ranch or in Bernie out in Esperanza, you're at $1 million. So this is a really great floor plan, big bang for buck out here in Castroville. So we're just gonna jump up to their highest price point. Of course, it's gonna be Perry, 4585 square feet. This is a monstrosity, guys. This one is a 3-car garage split, 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths with 2 half baths. This is a really cool floor plan that they started building. This is a newer floor plan that Perry's brought. You can see you have options here if you wanted to turn this into a 5th bedroom. You could make it into a media room. You've got lots of options if you wanted to build from scratch. But you have 2 bedrooms downstairs and 2 bedrooms up. This is just if you did the 4. This one they're selling with a 5th bedroom, so they added on this 5th bedroom here. So you have 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 bedrooms downstairs, plus an office, which is on the back of the home, which is different than what we've seen in most of these models. Like I said, this is a newer floor plan they're bringing in. But you also have the game room and the media room upstairs, plus your office downstairs on the back of the house, which is kind of cool. So I guess it just depends what you do for a living, right? It would be really distracting for me if my office was off the living room. I probably wouldn't get a lot of phone calls or work done because my kids would be driving me crazy, which is why my office is upstairs away from everybody so that I can actually work and be undisturbed. So that is what you have here. Of course, in true Perry fashion, you have 2 closets. So really cool floor plan. This one's at $922. It's really just gonna depend. The one thing I will say out here is your tax rate is a little higher because there is a MUD. So there you are the tax rate I believe is 2.3, which is pretty standard for San Antonio. So it's not crazy, but a lot of these half-acre lots we're gonna be going through have lower tax rates. So big bang for buck on price, but you have a little higher taxes. So it really just depends what you're looking for. But I do think as San Antonio moves out this way, your equity is only gonna grow fast in this area of town. All right, so that is number 5. Let's move on to number 4. Let's clean this up for us. All right, so let's move on to number 4, which is Johnson Ranch in Bulverde. So we are talking about Johnson Ranch up here in Bulverde. Let me get my little thing. We are gonna be right around here for Johnson Ranch. I love this one for its location. If you guys have been watching us for a long time, you know I am a North San Antonio girl. I like North Central. I live in North Central. This is kind of my stomping grounds for so many reasons. One of them is 281 is your main freeway in off of the Bulverde or the due north San Antonio, north central San Antonio corridor. 281 is already done with construction. It's nice, it's easy. We don't have a lot of traffic there, which is really great. You can easily get on 1604 going either way. But if you stay on 281 down, this is the airport. So I really like how easy it is to get to the airport. It's easy to get on 1604. So if I need to get over to the rim to do my shopping, I can go this way. If I need to go show homes in Cibolo or New Braunfels, I can jump on 1604 going this way. I just like how central it is. For me, it just makes so much sense. Plus, I'm 20 minutes from everything, which is awesome. Now, that's why I like living in North San Antonio. This is a little north in Bulverde right here, right? Is going to be where Johnson Ranch is. So you're getting half-acre lots. This community has been really built out in terms of there are a lot of homes they've been building in Johnson Ranch for quite some time now. But this is the first section Johnson Ranch has ever had at half-acre lots, and there's only 25 of them. So it is a very small half-acre community surrounded by an established neighborhood with great amenities. Easy location to jump on and off 281. Easy location to drive into Bulverde. Your HEB is right here. So you're like 5 minutes, literally, guys. 5 minutes, maybe 10 if you get stuck at the light trying to get out of the neighborhood. I mean, but it's not traffic reasons, right? So you have HEB and home, I can't remember if it's Home Depot or Lowe's, but you have a home improvement store right there. You also have a Starbucks. These are the things that matter to me, right? Like, where am I gonna get my groceries? Where am I gonna get stuff for the house? You know, light bulbs, paint, that type of stuff to touch up your home, all right there. Coffee is a major priority in my life, which is why we cover Starbucks on every single portion. And then you have your schools. Johnson Ranch is Comal ISD, which is routed to the brand new schools, Piper Ranch, which is the middle school. Anyway, all of the elementary, middle school are all right here. So really just 10 to 15 minutes into all three of those schools right here, elementary, middle, and high school, which are all rated really well. They are the newest, I guess I shouldn't say the newest schools in Comal County because Comal County is huge and they have schools popping up all over the place. But as far as Bulverde, North San Antonio goes for Comal ISD, these are the newest here. What I love about it is it used to be routed to to Smithson Valley, which was a really long drive because Smithson Valley is like way over here. So it was a really long drive for those high schoolers to get to it. They opened up the one over here, much easier to get to, right off 281, a big little turnaround right out of the neighborhood, easy to get to, and really great rated schools. So all of those are the reasons why I absolutely love it. Now, if we scroll in a little bit more, it doesn't really want to show me on a map here, but Johnson Ranch has two entrances. You have one entrance here and you have one entrance here. I did make a mistake because I told you over here that all elementary, middle, and high school are here. There is an elementary, middle, and high school here. However, they just opened up an elementary like last year in Johnson Ranch. So you actually have the elementary in the neighborhood and then the middle and high school are over here. Very easy to get to, but again, the elementary is in this new section and the half-acre lot section is like really like right here in Johnson Ranch. So it does have two different amenity centers. You can access both the pool, walking trails. I can't remember if they have a gym or not. I'll have to double check on that. But really great amenities and great schools to boot. Now let's talk about pricing because this half-acre section just opened up. They only have two inventories. You have two builders. You have Whitestone Custom Homes and you have Perry Homes. Perry is the only one who has built inventory homes. This one is at $1 million. I almost sold this one, guys. I had it under contract, but my buyer decided to switch over to Thornbrook and get get a full acre for $50,000 more. So it's really up to you what you guys like, but this is a great neighborhood. This is a great house. It's so pretty. And I know that it has a few extra things in it because I negotiated a few extra things before my client changed her mind and moved to a different community. So now it's even better for $1 million, to be honest with you. 3,790 square feet. This is a beautiful home. It has 4-car garage. 4. So it has a 3-car bay here, and see if it shows you. Oh, it doesn't show you. That's silly. Perry's leaving money on the table here, not showing you that money shot. So it's a 3-car garage along the side. You have 3-car bay here, and then you have a 1-car bay here. So it is a 4-car garage. It has a gorgeous kitchen. It now has a second oven underneath this range. You know how I know that? Because I negotiated it. It now has this gorgeous fridge in here because I negotiated that too. But it's got these sliders, beautiful hutch with all of these glass. It's got all the uppers, the second layer of cabinets in the uppers. It has an office, a game room, and a media room, 4 bedrooms. So this cabinet is now an oven. So it now has the 2 oven. You have a hutch on this side and you have a hutch on this side. Your media room is back here. I know this house like the back of my hand at this point. And the primary has the wood floors. And they changed out in the primary closet. It already has wood floors in the closet. So it no longer has carpet in the closet either. So all of that, it's absolutely stunning. Here's your floor plan. So you have a 3-car garage plus a 4th car. You have a media room here. You have your office here. You have a game room here. So actually when you walk this home, you're gonna call me a liar. This floor plan's flipped. So your garage is over on this side, but it's the same floor plan. You have a true dining room, a really, really big kitchen, as you saw, lots of cabinets, and a hutch on each side, media room, game room, office, 4 bedrooms, and 4.5 baths. Yeah, 4 bathrooms, half. Great floor plan, $1 million. The other one they have is even bigger, 4,300 square feet, 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath. This one is really beautiful as well, guys, and honestly, it's only $74,000 more. To have an extra 1,000, almost an extra 1,000 square feet. And it's really beautiful as well. It has a 3-car garage, does not have the 4th car, but the kitchen is stunning. It has all the things. So if you're looking to be in the $1 million price point and you want that half acre, this is the floor plan for you. It has the office, it has the game room and a media room right off the game room. This is a really popular floor plan. And then you have 2 bedrooms downstairs, plus an office, which they're calling the library on this floor plan. And then you have 3 bedrooms upstairs. Really cool floor plan. So you also have white stone in here. They are definitely more custom, more semi-custom. If you build with them, they are very, very comparable to Perry. So you can almost bet that if you are looking at Perry's pricings between $1 million to 1.1, Whitestone's gonna be right in there. I really want you guys to keep in mind, this is gated. Actually, that wasn't what I was gonna say. I really want you to keep in mind that this is a one-of-a-kind product in Johnson Ranch. It's surrounded by different size lots. You have 50 and 60 foot lots in there, you have 70 and 80 foot lots in there, and now you have half acre lots in there. They are all separated by different sections. You have some sections that are gated, some sections that are not. These half acre lots are gated. It's actually really cool when you drive into the section of it. It kind of feels, it's on the top of a hill. So all the half-acre lots kind of overlook all the smaller homes, which I don't know, it feels kind of cool, feels a little bit more private, but there's only 25 lots to be had. There's only 2 inventory homes that have been built. So you really have a plethora of lots to choose from. They're all available. They're not doing like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. This is the phase. These are the half-acre lots. These are your options. So really great, because most half-acre communities do not come with amenities. Most half-acre communities expect you to drop a pool in because you have the land for it. So you're gonna see as we go through all of these communities, I'm looking at the list right now, Johnson Ranch is the only one with amenity center. So if you're thinking million is the top of my budget, I would like a pool, but I'm not ready to spend the cost of a pool, which is gonna be anywhere from 100 grand to 250 grand to drop in a pool, then Johnson Ranch is a great location for you, because you have amenity centers right there that you can take the kids to go hang out in the pool this summer without having to lose a summer without a pool because you bought a new build or you're building a house, right? So 2 great inventories ready to go for you. You've got 23 lots left to choose from, Whitestone or Perry. Give us a call if you want more information and the incentives. Right here below is Steve and I's information, and we would be happy to talk to you guys more about each incentives. Keep in mind, Steve and I don't ever go over incentives in these videos because they change day to day. So if you want more accurate information in terms of what are the builders offering today, all you gotta do is text or call us and we'll get you that information. All right, moving on. Number 3, Highland Estates. This is in North San Antonio. Let's jump right in. All right, Highland Estates, North San Antonio. Really, we're just going a little south of Johnson Ranch, not very far at all. Highland Estates is gonna be located right here. So where I mentioned the middle school and high school was, all right here off of Borgfeld. So 281 is gonna be your main freeway again. Borgfeld is going to be the road that comes all the way across to Blanco right here, that goes to 1604. But it is, Highland Estates is right here. Now this community has a mix of half-acre and full acre, but right now the ones that they have available for you to build on are half-acre lots. There were 3 to 4 different builders in there, and now they have backed it down to just 3, I believe. So in this community, we're gonna go over the builders in a minute. Let's talk about what's surrounding Highland Estates. You are around some of the top neighborhoods. What you hear a lot of is Kinder Ranch, Timberwood Park, as it shows on the map. Timberwood Park is a big one, but Highland Estates, so you have a gated entrance from Borgfeld into Highland Estates, and Highland Estates is this. They just opened this new section right here, so you do have lots to choose from. Now, things that are close to Highland Estates, if I zoom out a little bit more, it's really great because you're right here off of 281, and you could go one of 2 ways. Honestly, you're a little further away from Bulverde. Johnson Ranch is actually really close to it. Highland Estates is actually closer going south into the Stone Oak area. You could go either way. So if you GPS it that day and it's closer to Evans Road HEB, that's probably where I would go. You've got quite a few. You have Wilderness Pass right up here. I probably have to zoom in a little bit more. Wilderness Pass is around here. But there's an HEB off Wilderness Pass. So you have an HEB over here. You have an HEB on Evans over here. All of 281 has been growing exponentially. So over here, you have Sam's Club. You have a Target. You have a whole shopping center right here that has really great restaurants. So you have like your chain restaurants, which would be BJ's, Chili's, what else do they have in there? PF Chang's, I believe. So you've got some chain restaurants there, but then you also have like some local ramen places. We go in there for the ramen place. There's a couple of other restaurants in there, but there's also shopping like Ann Taylor, Talbot's, and then a Alamo Draft House, which is a movie theater. And they bring you food and beer while you're watching your movie. So it's a really cool movie theater. But all of that is right here. So I will say, I had a client who told me they were interested in Highland Estates, but they didn't want to be 10 minutes from coffee. And you know what? I was like, that's my girl. 10 minutes from coffee, because you never know. Sometimes Steve uses the last K-cup and I go downstairs and there's no freaking coffee in this house. And instead of murdering Steve, I drive 5 minutes to the closest coffee shop down the road. We bought a house close to a coffee shop so Steve can live. Just kidding. But coffee is important to me. So coffee, I have timed it. The Starbucks to Highland Estates is less than 10 minutes. So it's about 8.5 minutes. So within 10 minutes, the Sam's Club is 10 minutes away. The Target is 10 minutes away. Your H-E-B, depending on which one you go to, is about 11 to 12 minutes. So all within 15 minutes, all very close, but you get true hill country views. Same with Johnson Ranch, the topography is more hilly. So you're gonna get prettier views in this part of town because we're now in the hill country. So I really like that for Highland Estates. All right, so let's jump into who's building in there. You have Beazer, you have Sitterly Homes, and you have Whitestone Custom Homes. All three great builders. Now you will see when I pull up the MLSs here, you have some one-off custom builders that like bought a lot in there and then decided to just build it out instead of waiting for somebody to want to build on there. So you do have some actual custom builders here and there in Highland Estates, but it's not like there's a lot of them in there. There's just like one or two. So just something to think on. All right, so we do have some pre-owns on here. This 675 is a pre-owned, and even this 875 is a pre-owned, but this is a really pretty pre-owned. I was looking at it earlier. It is a Beazer home that was built in 2017. I'm sorry, an Imagine home. Beazer bought Imagine Homes, but 2017, 3,200 square feet for 3.5. Now I'm just going through this because it's a really beautiful home, and I like these photos because when we go new build photos, you don't typically get to see like drone footage of where the area is. So this just gives you an idea of the topography. So you have lots of trees, grass is really lush here in the hill country. So you've got some topography. It's rare to find a home where you have no steps on the front. You will typically, if you don't have steps off the front, you will typically have steps off the back. Check out this monster lot. This is a massive yard. Now I will say it even says virtually enhanced lawn. It is not green like that. It's gonna look like everybody else's lawn here. It's more hill country. The neighbor has a really nice pool. Look at that setup. I can guarantee you that costs more than 200 grand to put in. That's pretty cool. But this lot for sale, this is a huge lot, but really a really pretty home considering if you're looking for a pre-owned that's only a few years old. It's got some beautiful beam work in there. Obviously, it was very well taken care of. Beams in the living room, big kitchen. So even though it was built in 2017, it's still they went very clean, very sleek colors. So I bet it shows really pretty. So really pretty pre-owned home here in 875. But if you're looking to build, you are gonna be 900 plus. It doesn't mean that we couldn't find you a new build and negotiate you closer to 850. In fact, we have some beautiful clients that reached out from YouTube coming in tomorrow, and we are going to be seeing this brand new build. Beazer doesn't have great photos. These are just model photos. These aren't the actual home. But this one that we're gonna be seeing, it's listed at $899, so it's listed at $900,000, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,247 square feet. It does have an office and a game room, all on one floor. So Really nice home, great location in terms of your middle school, high school, elementary, all within 5 minutes in Comal ISD, great school district. Obviously this one is on a green belt too. This is another neighborhood, but it's gonna back up to no direct neighbor there. So as you can see, you have a lot of these neighborhoods with small lots, but when you look at Highland Estates, you can just physically see how much bigger these lots are. Some are full acre, like these big monsters are full acres, and then you have these that are going to be half acres. So you have a lot of options, and then you have these. This is a Beezer home as well for 1.1, and then another one for 1.1. These are the Beezers. Sitterly doesn't have their inventory up for some reason, but they do have 1 or 2 inventory homes in there that are $950 and up. So you can expect to be in Highland Estates in the 900s. Plus, if you're building, you're going to be at $1 million plus. You also have Whitestone Custom. Again, they don't typically do inventory homes, which is why we didn't have inventory homes to show you in Johnson Ranch or Highland Estates. They are a great custom builder, but they don't build inventory. They wait for you to come and pick your lot and choose your floor plan and build, but they will be $1 million plus as well. So that is what we have for you. It is gated, but there are no amenities, which is very typical of a half acre lot. All right, so that is number 3. Let's dive in to community number 2, Kisa Reserve in Boerne, Texas. Let's jump in on a map. All right, so Kisa Reserve is located right here. You have Boerne just north of it. You have Fair Oaks technically right across I-10. Now, when you're there, you're hill country. You don't see the freeway, you don't hear the freeway, you're pretty far out. But what is so amazing about this location is while you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, you are actually so close to everything, which is so awesome about this community. So you can come down, this is Boerne Stage Road. You can come south down Boerne Stage Road and turn this way into Leon Springs. Right here at I-10 and Leon Springs, or Boerne Stage Road, you have an HEB, you have all your coffee shops. So you have a Starbucks, but you also have a Merit Coffee, which is a local coffee shop that we have here. Very good pastries, very good coffee. And then you also have some restaurants. You've got a really good Italian restaurant there. Papa Nacho used to be there, but they actually just built a new location like right off of I-10. So I don't know if they're still keeping that location or not, but it was a good Mexican restaurant. But you also have Las Palapas. You have all your fast food right around here. And then you also have a Walmart. So you have an HEB, you have a Walmart, you have shopping, you have everything there. Now, if you go the opposite way, and this is like max 10 minutes. Honestly, I think you could get to this HEB in less than 7 minutes personally. Because it's not like stoplight, 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 like a lot of, if you're off Petranco near Castroville, it's stoplight, stoplight. This is just a country road. You're just winding. You just have to go slow because you're like winding. But it's really pretty, very scenic, very pretty, but like 7 minutes to a grocery store, coffee shop, all those things. Now, if you go north, if you go the opposite way on Boerne Stage Road, you go under I-10, you have just right here, you have all this stuff. They also put in a brand new HEB over here for Fair Oaks, for everybody in Boerne, but they call it the Fair Oaks HEB. But you have an HEB there, you're probably 5 to 7 minutes that way as well. So you've got an HEB, you got a grocery store either way you go. You've got, if you want to buy a Ford, there's a big Ford dealership there. But you also have a Bill Miller, so if you've got a hankering for barbecue, you're just 5 minutes down the road from barbecue. You also have a movie theater. The AMC movie theater is located right over here. And Steve and I's most favorite Mexican restaurant. They have multiple locations, but Steve and I frequent this one in Boerne quite frequently. El Chaparral is located right here. Absolutely, in my opinion, best Tex-Mex, Mexican food you can get in San Antonio. I'm a little partial. I grew up in South Texas, so Tex-Mex is my jam. I'm very picky about salsa. I don't like roasted salsa. Chips and salsa are very important in my life. And El Chaparral has like absolutely best salsa and chips in my opinion, and their food is phenomenal. They probably put a ridiculous amount of lard in their refried beans, but it's really good. So really great Mexican restaurant there, and you're just minutes into downtown. I would say 10 to 15 minutes into downtown Boerne from Kisa Reserve. So you have all the cute little shops there, the bars, all of that type of stuff if you wanted to go into downtown Boerne. But as far as everyday living, you have restaurants, grocery stores, fast food, all of the things within 10 minutes, even though you feel super rural. Great location, which is why it's number 2, because of all of the great advantages of how close, plus you add in Boerne ISD schools. You can't beat it. They have some of the best rated schools. We won't go too deep into that because Steve's not here, and I'm saving you guys from hearing about how great of a kid he was and how he turned out so great because he went to Boerne ISD. He is a product of Boerne, as he likes to say. So great area, great location, great school district. Honestly, just overall a great neighborhood, half-acre lots. Now you do have 2 builders in here. You have Toll Brothers and you have Chesmar, both great. Now what I will say is Chesmar has almost sold out of all of their lots. They do have phase 2 coming, but they will not be releasing those lots from what I understand until 4th quarter of 2026. So if you are wanting to build from scratch in there with a Chesmar right now in quarter 2, they still have some lots, but they're not going to fit some of their most ideal floor plans. Like if you love the Grant floor plan, they don't have any lots right now that fit the Grant floor plan. So I've got a couple of buyers that are having to hold out until end of year to be able to snag a lot big enough to have that 4-car garage. So keep that in mind. Toll Brothers still has lots to choose from. They actually have more available than Chesmar, and I think that has to do with price point. So let's jump into the MLS so I can show you what Kisa has to offer for you on inventory for right now. All right, so Kisa Reserve, we're looking at $1 million plus, as you can see. You have one in here for $1 million ready to go, 2,900 square feet. This is a Toll Brothers 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath. So this is a cool floor plan. You've got an office right off the entry, huge kitchen, great room. You have 4 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as your primary. That's really it. 4 bedrooms with an office. So no game room on this specific floor plan with a 3-car garage. So that is what Toll Brothers has. And then you have another Toll Brothers 3,400 square feet for 4.5. This one gets you your flex room. So you've got your 4 bedrooms plus your game room and your office for this floor plan. This is actually really cool because they put casual dining here, but the way this kitchen is positioned, this makes a massive, massive living room, like next level living room. And I think all of these are gonna be Toll Brothers. Honestly, there's the Giovanni. 5,100 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, 2 half baths. I have had a client build this floor plan in Enchanted Bluff. It is a stunning, stunning floor plan, 4-car garage. This one only has 1, but you can make it 2 cars on each side. This one, you get everything. You get a game room, you get an office, you get a media room, and you get your 5 bedrooms. So this is a monster floor plan, and depending on the finish outs that they did, it looks like they didn't do it on this one. So they gave you more room in the walk-in closets. You get 2 really big walk-in closets, but in some of them they add in a really cool wine room, but not on this one. So this one's 1.2 inventory, and then you have another 1.2 inventory home here with Toll Brothers. Let me let you in on a little secret here. Whenever you see only one builder with inventory and I tell you there's still a lot of lots to choose from, but the other builder is sold out on lots or has very few lots and they don't keep inventory, that means the other builder is winning on the sales in this neighborhood. And that is very true for this one. Chesmar went in with a much more aggressive price point between 800s to $1 million, and they sold out really quick because they built a beautiful product and they priced it very competitively. Toll Brothers also has a very beautiful product. I'm not knocking their product, but they're priced a little higher. Can you negotiate harder? Yeah, I think their pricing is just a little inflated, but at the same time, they're still selling. They're not selling near as fast. As you can see, they have 4 inventory sitting on the market, which is more than most of the builders that we've seen in all of the neighborhoods we've looked at so far. But you do have ready homes ready to go that we can negotiate on in there, and they're just going to be at $1 million. If you wait till December till more lots come out and you want to build with Chesmar, you are going to be closer to that 900 price point in there, but they have a lot of great floor plans. If you're not familiar with that neighborhood or the floor plans Chesmar has done, make sure you check out our video on Kisa Reserve. We tour both of the models and go over all the pricing in there. Just know Chesmar has very few lots, if any, even available in the second quarter of 2026, but they do have a handful of lots coming in the end of 2026. Now, if Toll Brothers is having a really hard time selling, it is likely that Chesmar will buy some lots off of Toll Brothers. They have not done that yet, so I cannot say that that is available, but we tend to see that when we see one builder really just killing it in a neighborhood. They will typically buy lots off the other builder so that they can continue to keep selling. So you do have that. If you are interested in this neighborhood, please reach out to Steve and I. This is a community you don't want to sleep on. Phase 2 is opening up in December-ish, fourth quarter of 2026, and it is the last phase. It is all Kisa Reserve is going to have. So if you do want to get into this community, it's kind of like you need to get in 2026 to make it happen. So feel free to give us a call. Again, all of our information is right below. We would be honored to help you out on that. All right, I feel like I need a drum roll. Number 1, you guys made it. I hope you're enjoying your popcorn right now. In fact, I hope you got yourself some popcorn because I don't know how you guys listen to me talk so much. Hopefully it's good information. Sometimes I bore myself. I feel like I'm boring my dog who's under my desk huffing and puffing over here because we've been in here a while. But neighborhood number 1 for half-acre communities in San Antonio and surrounding areas. Again, my opinion, number 1 community, Verandas at the Rim. This one is number 1 in my book because the price point is good, the location is good, and the builder is building some amazingly beautiful homes in the heart of all the entertainment in San Antonio. Let's go to the map and show you exactly where the Verandas at the Rim is. All right, Verandas at the Rim is just like it says, it is at the rim. If you have seen anything or know anything about San Antonio, the Rim is right at the corridor of I-10 and 1604, right here. The Rim is here and La Cantera is right here. When I say this is the heart of the entertainment of San Antonio, I mean for the locals. Of course, you have the heart of San Antonio, downtown San Antonio with the Riverwalk and all the beautiful shops and everything going down there. It's definitely something that you want to see while you are here, but the locals typically don't go downtown unless it's fiesta. So we typically will stay up in the north. The Pearl is one area we go to, but the other area we go to for entertainment is this part of town, the Rim and La Cantera. The Rim has the Palladium, which is a massive movie theater. They also have all the shops. So of course, Target, you have Nordstrom's, you have World Market. Gosh, you have a ton of shops, right? DSW shoes, Rack Room shoes. So like you just have a whole bunch of shopping to do mixed in with activities. So there's even a bowling alley in there, of course, the Palladium movie theater. And then you have all your restaurants, lots and lots of restaurants. Now on the other side at La Cantera, that is an outdoor shopping mall. That is my favorite mall in San Antonio. We've got a couple malls. You can go shopping all over San Antonio, but I'm not a big shopper, but if I'm gonna go shopping, I'm going to La Cantera. It is an outdoor mall, but it is absolutely beautiful and stunning. And it has everything from like your major shops like Dillard's, JCPenney's, like all your big box stores. But then they also have all of the things in between. And I'm sorry guys, I don't do a lot of guy shopping, so I know I'm talking about the same stores over and over, but they're near and dear to my heart, right? Like my favorite all-time store right now is White House Black Market and Taylor, all of you girls know, all of those stores, that they're all there. They're all at La Cantera, but they also have a really great restaurant. So like Perry's Steakhouse is there. They just put in a new, of course, because I'm talking about it, I can't think of the name of it, but they just put in a new restaurant that's actually really, really good at La Cantera. So as we dive in, of course, you also have Fiesta Texas over here. Whiskey Cake, that is one of Steve's favorite restaurants is Whiskey Cake because they have some duck wings there and he's just in love with the duck wings. But you've got lots of restaurants, as you can see. It's this whole loop that goes around. This is all shopping. This is it's just a massive mall. The one place Steve doesn't let me go unsupervised is this one section over off of Nordstrom's, this one row right here. It's all of the high designer stores, so I'm not allowed to go in there without supervision, but like Louis Vuitton is in there, Tory Burch is in there, Coach, like all of your name brand stuff that I get overly excited about that I shouldn't. But that's really good shopping. So all of that to say is it is in the heart of everything that we do around here. All of this is things to do. Let me get my little scrubber. All of this is activities to do. You even have La Cantera Golf Club up here. So if you like to go golfing, you've got a really nice golf course out here. It's actually really beautiful. You have Fiesta Texas. As I said, the rim is over on this side, but you have Top Golf over here. You have Andretti over here, which is like an indoor golf cart racing place plus an arcade. So we frequent those with the kids. Gosh, there's a couple of bars over here as well that are fun. Kung Fu. Steve we don't really go bar hopping very much, but occasionally we've gone to Kung Fu for a party and it's kind of fun. It's a bar out of Austin that they brought now to San Antonio, and it's like arcade games, but like in a bar. So it's like all adults, kids aren't allowed in there, but they're old school arcade games, right? Like Pac-Man and all of the things that us 80s kids get all excited about. Mario Brothers and like just older 1990s video games in a bar setting. It's kind of cool. It's fun. And they have karaoke there too. But you have a lot of shopping over here. All the restaurants are all in this area up here. Now, if I zoom, I don't even need to zoom. I just need to move. Oh yeah, and you have a Bass Pro Shop. That's Steve's favorite place to go look as well. So you have a ton of restaurants here, a ton of shopping here, a ridiculous amount of shopping over here. And the Verandas at the rim is located you're right off Camp Bullis Road. So you just jump on Camp Bullis Road here and come straight into La Cantera. Do you guys catch how close you are to everything? You are less than 5 minutes from everything. Most people on Fridays and Saturdays have to drive 20 to 30 minutes to these things. You could jump on a golf cart and be there in 5 minutes. Like, that is so cool. You can't find real estate that close. That's why this is so amazing. It blows my mind that the developer did half-acre lots, because they could have just done like little small 50-foot lots and packed in a lot more homes and sold them for a high price. They didn't do that. They made some beautiful half-acre lots in the prime of San Antonio, the prime location. You just can't beat this location. The next best, let me zoom out and explain why this is such an amazing price point too. So you have verandas at the rim here. This is Camp Bullis. This is a training base. There are people who do get stationed there, but very rarely. Nothing can be built here. The government owns it. So when you are sitting in a house at the verandas looking out, it looks like you're looking over a park. It's just heavily treed and you have gorgeous views, and the government owns it and it's not going anywhere. So you are super close to everything, but you're also like near a very protected area that is absolutely beautiful. The price point of these homes are anywhere from $900,000 to $1 million, a little over $1 million, which we're going to show you. But the other thing is the Dominion is another amazing neighborhood in here. All of the homes in the Dominion are $1 million plus too. So, I mean, there's some homes in the Dominion for $5 million, right? So to be in this area with a new build is rare. Then you add half acre, even more rare. Then you add how close it is to all of the shopping and everything. One of a kind, which is why it made the #1 list for our half acre lots. Let's jump into MLS to see what inventory they have available. They have two. So they have one at $900,000. Your builder is DRB Homes. They have changed their name quite a few times. So you may, if you're from the Northeast, you might recognize them because they are from the Northeast. But if you are local, then you probably won't recognize them. They just changed their name. They've done quite a few branding. They've bought quite a bit of builders out. If you are local, then you would have known them as Gihan. Gihan, I don't know how they said it, but they bought out Gihan, DRB did. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homes. Here's an example, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,800 square feet, 1-story with a 3-car garage. Beautiful finish outs. This looks like the same floor plan as the model, kind of, yeah. Maybe not. Ooh, look at that shower. That's a big shower. Beautiful home. $900,000, but look at that view. So you get a half acre, and this is what I wanted to get across to you guys. All of that back there is Camp Bullis and will never be built on. So while you have a half acre, you don't have to worry about things being built behind you, which is such a huge deal here in San Antonio with all the development that we have going on. It's really hard for me to say true greenbelt lots because the truth of the matter is we don't know, it's developing. But this is owned by the government, so unless the government decides to sell Camp Bullis, which I guess I can say it, I can't say it won't ever happen, but the likelihood is pretty small. You will have absolutely stunning views. The other thing is this is high topography. So while you saw at the front of this house, it had no steps off the front, it is going to have quite a few steps off the back because of the way the topography of this neighborhood is, and that's just part of having, ooh, look at that closet. That's a pretty closet. That's just part of living in the hill country out here. If you're wanting no steps in the front and no steps off the back, Castroville's where you need to be. It's flat, the topography is flat, the land is flat, so you could make that happen. But if you want to be in the hill country and have beautiful views like this off your window, look at that's all hill country views, then hill country is where you want to be. You just know that you're going to have a couple steps. Like this is a significant staircase off the back. The foundation is probably about 6 6 to 7 feet high off the back. We do not have basements here in San Antonio or really in a lot of Texas. So you're not gonna have anything underneath it. It is going to be a solid slab there, but with some steps down the back. But what a beautiful A-frame patio that is. And that one is listed for $900,000. Honestly, that is a great deal. And I'm probably gonna have to add it on my list to the clients coming in tomorrow, because that is a really good deal. Typically the homes in this area are going to be $1 million to 1.4. This is what you're gonna see. Of course, this is 5,000 square feet, 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath. This is a monster house. It has a game room, a media room, and an office, all the things. 3-car garage, those are the different elevations. But as you can see, you have a 2-car here and a 1-car here. You have an office here and a bedroom, a really, really big laundry room. It looks like it even has an island in here. So it's like laundry room slash craft room is probably how I would define it. You've got a really cool butler's pantry here, plus your pantry, and this massive walk-in closet. Look at that. That bad boy is massive, massive. And then you have upstairs. So then you have your 4 bedrooms upstairs, plus a game room, plus a media room. You could choose to do a second primary bedroom upstairs. Interesting. Okay. So that is this house. It is complete. They just haven't uploaded any photos of it. So if you guys are interested in the verandas at the rim, this is the only builder. DRB is the only builder in there. There's not a ton of lots. It is a small neighborhood. I would say the only negative I could find about this neighborhood is it's not gated, and there are no plans for it to be gated. So it is one of the higher end price point homes that's not gated, but Kisa Reserve isn't gated either. So it really just depends when you're in a good area like that. Maybe the gate is not as big of a deal for you. I've had some people go to Enchanted Bluff because they wanted a gate and Verandas didn't have it. So totally up to you. Absolutely stunning, stunning home. We have helped clients build in there. Byron and Virginia would be great neighbors for you guys. They built an absolutely gorgeous home and the verandas at the rim and are loving it. So it's a great neighborhood. Steve and I and our team would be honored to help you through the buying or building process, whether you're looking for inventory, pre-owned, or you want to build from dirt. We are here for you. This is what we do for a living. Yes, YouTube is fun, but we actually help people sell homes every day. So if you're not sick of me, I am impressed. But we have more videos if you want to check it out. Check out our most recent video here. Check out our most popular video here if you want to continue watching. Thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you are excited about all 5 of these half-acre communities. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys on the next one.